An interim coordinator, how's it been for these?
Well, it's been good. You know, knowing the guys, knowing what we've been doing in the past. So just implementing a game plan and going from there. Making sure we sound everything.
Has it been fun for you?
It's been fun. You know, the bottom line is we're doing what we've been doing, and we're just getting the guys in position to make plays and getting past and making tackles, making plays, doing our assignment, being sound.
Has Will Muschamp had any influence? Have you talked to him about, you know, just this team's defense right now? And
he just viewing the kids, taking a look at everything, overviewing everything, just watching and seeing what kind of talent we have.
How has it fit in with you guys so far?
I think he fit in great. You know, worked with him before, and he got a lot of energy. You know, and he just watching and seeing what we got out in the field and see how the pieces are supposed to fit together.
Have you had discussions with him, Charlie, about after this? Have you discussed with Will about?
No, I have not. This point right here, I'm still part of the team. And just getting these guys ready for the bowl game, being the best we can be.
How hard is that, just the uncertainty?
Well, you know, I've been in this business for a while. You know, it's part of, you know, I just let my work speak for itself, and I go forward and just continue to play. Get these guys ready to play. Yes.
How was the news of you have obviously a long-standing relationship with Ellis, seeing that whole thing go down? How was that for you?
Well, you know, in this business, things like that happen. You know, it happened before, and we just keep moving on. You know, just take the next step. Ellis is, you know, meant a lot to me, you know, but in the business, you got to keep moving forward.
Do you see this as an opportunity professionally to kind of put your name out there a little bit more based off how the defense performs in the Outback Bowl?
Well, I look at it like this. Your work will make room for you. And I look at it like getting the kids ready to play, playing fast, and getting off the field and getting the ball back for offense.
How have they practiced so far? How's practice?
It's been good, you know, getting used to the heat, which is good. And but the kids have been focused, and we implementing the package, implementing the system, and just playing fast and going against what Wisconsin had to show.
Looking at them on film, what jumps out at you, Wisconsin?
You got to stop the run. You got to stop the run. Got to have in each gap. You got to be a Simon sign, the eyes on your keys.
What are your thoughts on Gordon? Because obviously you guys against Georgia early and shoved it particularly well. So.
Well, I brought that up to him too. I said, guys, we got to make sure we got, like I said before, head in the gap and tackle the guy. You know, and just do a Simon football and just be have urgency and doing your job.
You guys have faced some great backs over the past couple of years in the SEC. Is there one that reminds you of Gordon?
Well, you guys speak those two guys from Georgia. You know, I would say that.
What's your thoughts? Wisconsin's offensive line, obviously, that's kind of
yeah. You tell you what, they got a good offensive line. They're great. They get pad on pad, and they got a lot of movement. So we got to make sure we play with low pad level and try to move the line of scrimmage.
I know you guys had big goals before the season. You didn't really plan on being here. You hoping for something bigger. What's the overall vibe of the team? Do you feel like their spirits are up in there?
Oh, absolutely. So the bottom line is we had big goals, like you're saying, but the bottom line is then they come out to where we wanted to, but we got to continue to play the next game. Next game is against Wisconsin.
How did the players respond to, you know, you being the leader right now and knowing that also that Coach Muschamp's going to be the coordinator next year? How did they respond the last few weeks?
They're responding well. You know, the bottom line is when you get news, you got to take the next step. Take the next step. And the bottom line is in this business thing, change happens. So what we do, we get our guys, hey, next step. You know, what's done happen, let's move forward. The goal is get prepared for this game and win the game. That's the key.
Could there be a difference between Barry Alvarez now at the helm from Wisconsin as opposed to what they were running earlier in the season, do you think?
I think they'll do what they've been doing, and he's a Hall of Fame coach. You know, he'll have a lot of influence. But the bottom line is they're going to be ready to play, so we got to be able to step up and be ready to play as well.
Casanova and Chris submitted their paperwork for evaluation from the NFL. Do you look at them as NFL ready at this point?
That's their future. I look at winning this game. That's the key. And they are good players, great players, but the bottom line is we got to win this game. And whatever they choose to do, they choose to do.
Based on what you've seen, is that a difficult balance for players to strike, though? To kind of not, for those who are thinking about looking ahead to the pros, is that something you try to advise them?
What we try to do is this. Play this game. What you put on tape, that's your resume. So what you put on tape, that's your resume. We got to move forward and win this game. That's most important for me and our staff. And we want the best for each one of our players, but the bottom line is you got to win this game and play and put your resume on tape.
Who are a couple of the younger players maybe that have impressed you just in the last few weeks?
The younger players, you know, of course you got Nick is in the rotation as a young guy. You got Steve Robinson, young guy. Other than that, all the other guys are playing, doing their job as we did in the past. The bottom line is getting better, moving forward, and win this game. been a Simon Sam.
Those guys got a little experience during the year. How much
They did.
do they take a step forward in bowl practice when they get a little bit extra fundamental work?
Anytime you get extra time practicing, you get your fundamentals better. That's the key. Fundamentals, speed of the game, you get better. Like you said before, they had some playing time during the season. Now they got to take advantage of that and move forward.
Charlie, before the season, you said Jermaine didn't need to throw temper tantrums to be noticed on the field, and there was obviously some incident. Do you still stand by that? What are your thoughts of Jermaine at this point?
Whitehead's doing a great job. I'm proud of him. He's part of the team. He's been a part of the team. He's the leader. He's playing one snap at a time like I like it.
Do you support having him return?
I do. I support him big time.
How was he during that stretch when he was suspended, and what did he have to do to kind of work his way back up?
Well, he had some things he had to do, and he done it. And the bottom line is, he to move forward. He's a new guy. He's playing team ball. That's what we want. That's what Coach Miles wants. But all of our guys to play is one, and he's doing that. And I'm happy with it, and I'm glad he's back.
Say one more.
Yes, sir.
Charlie, did you ever experience any kind of incident like that previously in your career?
No, I haven't.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, guys.